start recording. George, we're late.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've done this.
Yes. It's been a while since we were late.
I'm sorry. Sorry, it's all my
No,
fault.
you're not.
It's all my fault, guys. I am actually not sorry, but it's all my fault. I admit it anyway.
Okay.
Did you mute the tab?
Yes, both of them.
Imperia as well?
See? No. No, no.
Do we want it muted?
Crap. God damn it, George. You have to tell me these things. Jesus Christ, everything is muted. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
Alright. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How the hell are you?
How the hell are you?
How's everything? Are you playing in the snow?
Playing in the snow. Well, it's sunny right now. So I guess
not everywhere.
In Imperial lands.
Did you read about this Russian town in Siberia, Oymyakon?
No.
Minus 62 degrees Celsius.
Oh wow.
Temperature, yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Holy
they
crap.
measured. Yeah. and the electronic thermometer broke at this temperature.
Yeah.
Which means that it probably dropped even further.
Even further, but they couldn't register it. They couldn't.
Yeah, because their thermometer broke.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Minus 62. That's what I call winter. Yeah. Okay. So.
Death Squad and Jedi Master Yoda and Elite Warriors versus Diamonds.
And
just
why
reading the in-game chat
is
now.
our screen like this?
It's fine, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Because
we can see the rankings. See everything. Oh, you want to see? Oh, it's because we messed with it previously, remember?
Yeah.
Because of the weather and stuff and the chat.
Yeah.
And I think you messed it up right now. Because we had it set up properly so we can see the chat.
Jesus Christ, you're right. Of course.
Once again.
Yeah. Okay, this time you're right. Okay. Hi guys, glad to see you all. We hope that you are all fine. And we hope that you are having a good time with winter games, because we definitely do.
Yeah, sorry for skipping last week. Mitko wasn't here and I couldn't bear the heavy burden of doing this alone. I simply couldn't do it without him.
Oh, George, you should have tried, by the way. You should have at least tried to cover me and go on air and say, ladies and gentlemen, Mitko is missing.
Have a cardboard cutout of you,
yes.
like you did.
Yes, like just like that. Yeah,
the
same way.
The same way. Now it's too late.
Okay, George, what is happening in the winter games?
Lots of stuff. Lots of changes up in this discipline. Like we had Jedi Master Yoda leading for a good amount of time yesterday, and now they're fifth.
The amount of gold
this morning they were third, now they're fifth.
Yeah, the amount of gold won from vassals. You know that I usually don't like those kind of disciplines.
Why?
You know, because gold from vassals. It sounds kind of boring to me. I mean,
at first glance you think it's boring,
yes.
But then you realize that you gotta take other people's vassals and you gotta think at what time you gotta collect the points, the gold, and when is it fine for you to leave them out, because you have a cooldown also, like from what time you can take a vassal back. It's a time game, that's for sure. It's and it's surprisingly military oriented, because you go after some player that has a great vassal next to you, but you're also attacking him indirectly. And I can tell you that a lot of personal battles arise from that. It's a very interesting thing. Like, at first you're like, oh, I'm just chilling, I'm just having some vassals, I'm just getting the gold, that's it. But no, because people are taking your vassals, so you gotta take their vassals, otherwise you're screwed. So
yeah, you sound excited again, by the way. And I saw your NASA stamp
yeah.
today. Is it connected with the
the moon?
Blood moon?
Maybe it is.
Yesterday?
Yeah. It was the super moon, the blood moon, the blue moon, the red moon.
By
Whatever.
the way, it was amazing. I haven't seen this thing like ever.
It's pretty massive when you look at it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I saw the stream from NASA, and I just couldn't believe that. I thought that they, I honestly thought that they were messing with us with this. The moon will turn red.
Yeah. Well, it's not the actual. It was more of the glow around it was bigger and with a more orange hue.
It was some kind of copper, and it was like, imagine how many people have actually howled, performed pagan rituals.
On this exact day, hundreds of years ago.
Imagine
how many people were sacrificed because of that.
No. Okay. Just don't go there.
Yeah.
So how did the red moon affect our players?
Oh, I think they were particularly bloodthirsty and fire hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pillaging away in the last discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, can we? Can we go open the global ranking?
Yes.
Total ranking. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So it looks like Jedi Master Yoda were actually out of top 3. The previous one. Dev Squad still remaining solid. Those 4 gold medals really. But I just want to point this out. 8 teams have medals.
Yeah.
8 teams.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
That's just ridiculous. I don't think we've ever had that.
So
many.
No.
Obviously, some unexpected bronzes, 1 unexpected silver. That's for sure. Like, that was crazy.
The Auroras.
The Auroras.
Can you comment a little bit more on that?
It was during the general experience, and it was just a landslide. So, like,
you have observed them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because they had lower level accounts, and they could have just used the general experience system better than other players. So it was. They had that's the thing. Like, some disciplines have a natural advantage for players that are not so high in network points, and that gives them, I guess, the ability to evoke some kind of danger in the top players, because you think you're sitting comfortably, well developed, and then suddenly a discipline comes along where you're like, oh, I actually cannot win this straight out just because I'm more powerful.
Yeah.
So it was definitely interesting.
I like their alliance slogan, "Приема нет," which in Russian means "we don't accept."
Yeah. And of course, as a young Bulgarian who doesn't understand Russian, I was like, accepting internet?
Really, George?
Really, yeah.
You're young.
Yes, I am.
In the past, the Russian was obligatory here in Bulgaria.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say in Imperia.
No. We might think about that, but
during the interviews, do you know Russian?
Well, be careful what you are going to answer.
Yeah.
So, okay, the surprise.
Hello, Mary. Nice to see you again.
Hi. Oh my God, George!
It's so happening again.
Yeah, so. It's hola amigo. I think you have a fan, I think the things are pretty serious.
I think so. Yeah.
How do you respond
Meli, are you
to
playing?
that?
Are you playing in the Olympics?
Yeah, Meli, are you playing in the Winter Games?
Or are you just here because of us?
Because of George.
Yeah.
The girl misses you. Jesus Christ, George. I'm so envious. I wish.
By the way, the previous discipline, the general discipline, which was not the previous, but the one before that, the one that was hidden. We were really, like, you guys really surprised at how fast it came out. I guess we really
the mysterious one.
I guess we really underestimated you.
Yeah.
Like, we really majorly underestimated you, and it was a case of a regular discipline for 4 days, basically.
Yeah.
That's what we didn't expect, and we learned some lessons. It was something new, you know.
Yeah.
But
There was some kind of there was some kind of drama with this discipline, by the way.
Yeah.
And people were some of the players got into some pretty heated arguments.
Definitely.
Even blaming us
Yeah.
for not
doing anything.
For not doing anything about supposedly alliance who have made some kind of infringements with this discipline, abusing and so
Yeah.
I think that we have to say something.
Definitely, I think the major issue was that it was 4 days and not 2.
Okay.
And for the 4 days of general experience discipline time, alliances could have gained way more than they could have before, and differences were way bigger as well.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of differences, oh my god, diamonds. Okay.
Oh.
Whoa, that's
something happened.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, no, I don't want to.
No, people can't see that. It's fine. We're just getting those updates
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Once this live stream ends, I'm gonna check some stuff because this looks interesting.
Oh.
No, but
okay.
Back on the general experience, it was 4 days. And the thing is that it was the same exact. Oh, people can't see it.
Yes, people can see it, George. You know.
So it was. The thing is that we've had this discipline so many times, and that's pretty much the first time that we've seen so big differences with smaller accounts, doing more battles, getting more XP, and so on and so on. Mm-hmm. And because it was 4 days, you could obviously tell that people were getting annoyed by the fact that. They didn't play the way that some alliances played, and that rubbed them the wrong way. But it's really interesting how just 2 extra days can change it, because the discipline's always been the same. It's always been the same tactic with general experience. You guys figured out, like ages ago, you figured out how to make the most efficient gain in general experience, but this time around, people seem to be not so happy with the way it turned out.
Yeah.
But, I'm not sure what to say about that, apart from the fact that it's just the same as always.
You just have to say that nothing, no rules were broken.
Oh no, definitely. No. It was the same. It's been the same always. Like, this discipline is not something new.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Probably it was not that mystic as mystic as we thought it would be.
Definitely, and
we have definitely underestimated the capabilities of our players.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We will take measures about this, and we will not underestimate you again, guys. So, okay, who were the big winners and who were the big losers from the mystic discipline?
Yeah.
Let's share our input.
Yeah, so up until the final moments, it was Jedi Master Yoda that was heading the leading SWAT. And then, as far as I remember, it was Dev Squad that came out first, basically by getting small accounts. By joining up small accounts in their alliance that had a lot of general experience points. So it was a final moment maneuver to basically shut down the first teams.
Yeah.
Which has been happening in the previous incarnations of this discipline as well, but this time around it was a bit more extreme because of the 4 days.
There were even some opinions about that we must change the open alliances rules.
That's the thing that actually does these kinds of situations. It's not only general experience, but all kinds of rules that require you to split your alliance. I guess. Well, not require you, but sometimes people realized that the best thing to do for them might be to switch their alliance, not switch, but
Yes.
split their alliance in two.
Mhm.
For example, for the previous discipline, which was pillaged goats,
Mhm. Mhm.
pillaged population from pillaged goat from no goat from pillaged population. You know?
Yes,
Goat
yes,
from
yes.
pillages.
My favorite.
It was a case of first. Why one thing was that alliances were forming wars between each other because the penalties from pillaging were negated during the wars, and also, and that was something that everyone wanted because the last thing you want is to have honor loss and more population being pillaged and so on. And the second thing was that alliances were splitting up and attacking themselves, which is also a valid tactic. Some alliances split up, attacked themselves, and formed friendly battles, friendly wars with other alliances. Other alliances just stick to themselves and formed friendly wars with other alliances. But it was very funny because you could see a lot of people just messaging other people from other alliances saying, "Hey, is it fine if I pillage you?" Just because it was they were organized wars. You know?
Yeah, can I please?
Is it fine if I pillage your population?
You pillage my back, I will pillage your back.
Just leave out your units. Okay, thanks. And someone writes no. You're like, oh, okay, sorry.
So basically, you know, I will share my opinion as well, and I think that we should never change this rule about the open alliances, because it is a core mechanic in this type of tournament. It is one of the tools which you use for meta gaming. It is one of the tools that allow you to make strange tactics, shenanigans, schemes, and we are in the Middle Ages. I mean, an average prince is born and taught from very young age to scheme and to make.
Well, I thought they were taught to be honorable, you know.
Yes, it is a matter of honor
yeah.
to be able to scheme and to be a good diplomat and to secure your interests, and this rule with the open alliances and the things you can do in the disciplines in order to secure it adds an additional layer to your arsenal of tactics.
It makes the game more dynamic. That's
yeah.
Well, the thing with, like, it's a core mechanic, I guess. You decide how the mechanic works, and it's still going to be a core mechanic, no matter how it works. But the emergent gameplay is something that's really fun. We've had some nice opinions by some players. Like, for example, someone said that we might allow alliances to switch members, but not in the final few hours of the discipline.
Yeah. I read that too. By the way,
maybe the final day, but maybe the final day is a bit too much. So maybe the last 8 hours or something like that. You know, we've been thinking about that, and it seems reasonable. But then the devil's advocate would say that
it removes the flavor.
You lose the final. You lose the heated battle until the final moment. You lose a lot of tension. And we know that sometimes it's not so easy to take over an alliance just in an hour or so. You know, that's why we have 2 days for discipline. But with these swaps, you can. But then again, a lot of people are also feeling a little bit cheated when some other alliances suddenly just does something in the final minute, and all you've done for 2 days is wasted. You know? I can understand that point of view as well. So it's a tricky subject that we gotta think about, maybe. But right now, the games are at their most evil, hardcore
phase
version. I guess,
yeah,
you know? And if we do decide to switch it and restrict swapping, that would just make them with a different flavor, which is also fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not so easy to decide this, especially since we've had so many Olympics like this.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, George. Today is February 1st, by the way. My son turns 4.
Oh, happy birthday to Mitko-san, everyone.
Yeah,
right
thank
in
you.
chat.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, Rado.
Hi, Rado.
Okay, 10 more days for Winter Games.
Yeah.
Put out your crystal ball.
Crystal ball.
And
I'm
start,
not gonna tell you what the next discipline is.
No. Just tell me who is going to win this thing.
I'm just amused. Just gotta say, amused by the fact that we have an alliance in 4th place with 2 gold medals.
Mm-hmm.
When has that happened?
Yeah.
2 gold medals. You would think that he would be in top tier, right?
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So what do I think is gonna happen?
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen? Will the Death Squad be able to?
That's what I'm gonna say.
To withstand? Because you can bet your butt that Jedi Master Yoda will not leave things.
Oh yeah,
like this.
Definitely.
They have 2 gold. They will do judging by their team composition. I mean, I see world champions here. I see a lot of heavy hitters.
Yep.
Who will probably not leave things like that. The more interesting part of this, let's say it's an honorable competition.
Yeah.
That the other half of the world champion team is here in that squad, and these guys who became world champions together are now playing against each other in this tournament.
The only way we could have made them play together was if we made alliances of 100 people.
Also, I don't think that that Diamond and Elite Warriors will just bow down and make way for Jedi Master Yoda to
Elite Warriors
smash them.
Elite Warriors. I guess the name says it, but I think they had some pretty good wars recently. They've been really good from a military standpoint. And Diamond, it looks like they're just owning this discipline. Like, can we see the current standings again? Because that's 4.44 million difference between the first 2 teams, and just 100,000 between second and third.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And see,
can we see the governments, by the way?
Yes.
From Elite, see Diamond's governments, for example. Okay, mostly barbarians.
Everyone is barbarian.
Yeah.
By the way, and the Greek guy. The Greek guy decided to be feudal.
Wait, can you go back to the discipline again? Diamond. Amount from gold, 1 from vassals.
Yeah.
How the hell are they generating gold when they're barbarians?
You are asking me, or it's a rhetorical question?
I think yeah, like, you guys see this? Like,
no tribute from vassals.
Seems like we gotta check something upstairs. I don't know how that. Maybe they changed recently.
Oh, you think that there is a foul play because they are
No, but I guess it doesn't matter in the current point in time, right? Because they were generating before. But just in general, maybe Diamond were more prepared for this discipline, you know? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah.
Well, just let's ask them.
No, maybe they were feudals for a long time and they were just preparing for this discipline. Because we've had a lot of alliances that were like a lot of their players were so sure about what's gonna come next. You know, so they're like, "Oh, discipline is gonna be trade logistics. I know it." Like they were even like messaging our support and everything.
And then
like,
it's not. And he's
and
like,
then, and then I'm like,
oh.
like guys, you can't really know for sure what's gonna come next.
Yeah.
But for disciplines like that, you can prepare. Also, a lot of players have been preparing a lot of barbarian chests as well, which still hasn't happened. Like the discipline for opening barbarian chests.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say if it is gonna happen or if it's not gonna happen, but I'm just saying that for the whole duration of the Olympics, people have been messaging like each other. Just don't forget to keep some barbarian chests for the discipline. You know? But you don't know if it's gonna happen, so. It's always a guessing game.
Yeah. Okay, George.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah. So, you think that squad will remain in the lead?
Oh man, if Diamond get a gold medal right now, it's not gonna put them in first spot.
Yeah.
But it also depends what Death Squad gets. Because right now, Death Squad in top 3 for the current discipline right now?
Yes.
Yes, they are. They're third. Pretty close to Elite Warriors. The big three, definitely the big three right now. Jedi Master Yoda seem to be out of the competition right now for the vassals. But you never know what they might do.
So dreadful. Yeah.
Yeah.
For them. Well.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Winter Games turned out to be very interesting. By the way, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm definitely surprised that we have 8 teams with medals, and and we have a team with 2 gold medals on the 4th place. Yeah, things are definitely very interesting. Okay, George,
what's your favorite for the win? Let's do our famous speculations once again.
Oh, of course I like to speculate and to mess with people and to disinform them and to manipulate them. It's natural that you know the Bulgarian nationals. No, not them. In the previous stream they called me.
Oh, what was it?
The Queen of Drama?
The Queen of Drama,
yes.
The King of Drama, something like that.
The King of Drama or the Queen of Drama.
We gotta make a collage like that, you know. Yeah. Just you with a crown.
Yeah.
You're just rubbing your hands. Yeah.
I don't know how in the world we will things develop between Death Squad and Elite Warriors and Jedi Master Yoda, judging by their team composition, and I just can't. I wish I could be in one room or be able to read what these people are talking about to each other. You know, just want to see how did they decide to play like this just a month. After the World Cup.
It actually is a month after World Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I cannot engage myself in some kind of prediction.
I guess.
Hey Shannon.
Hello Shannon. I guess the Olympics, like the World Cup, the tension there is more. You know, it's a matter of pride and honor. But for the Olympics, it's an alliance game, but also it's a bit more chill, I think. Compared to the World Cup, everything's a bit more chill. So they might be looking for that for the Olympics, for a place that they can play the game seriously against other serious players, but in a more chilled way.
Have you observed some of the other teams? Can somebody? I am absolutely positive that you did not expect that she will have a bronze medal.
I did not expect that, and it was for the general experience again as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not expect Shi to have a bronze medal.
So can we expect some of the other
looking
teams?
by how stuff has been going, definitely. Right?
Yeah.
Hungarians, Romania, I don't know.
Revolution always.
Maybe it's always been a solid team.
Mm-hmm.
Just the name has ranked a lot of bells when it comes to Olympics. Surprised they're 10th right now, but I expect them to do something serious. Definitely.
Why?
Well, just because they've had some medals in the previous Olympics.
Yeah.
Just maybe not with this composition, but you know, that's the thing. The composition, like the alliance name, I guess it doesn't matter because you can have different players. Some of the teams and the players and maybe might be in death squad right now.
So we definitely can expect very exciting last part of the competition.
Like you should not try to rely on previous disciplines. Just saying, like to figure out what's gonna come next because it might not be the same.
Yeah.
Just hinting something at you.
Like what?
I don't know. The weather is gonna be foggy, for example. Is it gonna be foggy? Let's see. See the forecast.
Oh, winter is coming.
No fog, but winter is coming.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah. Right. It's a little bit of a calmer time right now because you have sunny and you have vassals. You know?
But as Lauryn Hill sings in one of her very famous, I'm a big fan of Lauryn Hill, by the way.
Okay.
After winter must come spring. Yeah. So.
Well, I guess not in the Imperia lines, but because we've had so many different changes in weather, like we don't really go for realism. Let's say that. And it's always spring in our game, but the weather's different.
Yes,
you know?
just don't mind me, guys. And Lauryn Hill may think that after winter must come spring, but this cannot be applied to Imperia Online because after winter can
come.
I don't know. Summer.
Autumn, I don't know.
Yeah.
Winter, autumn after winter. You know, why not?
Yeah. Interesting weather, by the way. Interesting weather. Let's just 50% slower army movement. Oh my God, 50% slower army movement.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And 20% higher army upkeep on missions. Jesus Christ. Like one of the players said in one of our first
the
streams,
first days, yeah.
The weather tomorrow will not be good for attacks. The Weather Channel said it.
Yeah.
It's like we should definitely think about some guy or some pretty lady showing here and just showing
some news forecaster.
Yes, showing us
and when you move your mouse and you click on the weather, she moves her hand to that one.
Yes, definitely. That's
a good idea.
So military, no charge bonus and 20% weaker siege machine attack. Oh my! I just pray that we don't have military disciplines during winter, or we shall have. Knowing you, George.
Every discipline is a military discipline when you think about it, you know?
Yeah.
Because whatever you're doing...
You first have to kill the competition.
Exactly. Whatever you're doing, you can mess with the competition as well. So you're...
I completely agree.
The military aspect is a passive element of every single discipline, even if it's collected coal.
Yeah.
Because you can just... finish their population. What are you gonna collect the coal with? Nothing. You know?
Yeah. Just like in Starship Troopers, you remember that scene with the drill sergeant when he was teaching them to throw knives.
Yeah, you're out of the frame, by the way.
Oh, sorry. And one of the cadets was like, "Okay, Sergeant, why do we need knives in a thermonuclear warfare? And the sergeant was like, put out your hand like this, and he throws the knife and he pierces his hand. Oh my god! And the sergeant says, the enemy cannot push the button if you disable his hand. You know? so it's a basic logic, and it applies in the winter games. So, have you seen this movie?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. You should definitely watch it.
Guys, you heard the man. Go watch the
Go to war, you know, and disable your enemies'
hands. Yeah.
so you can have
Imperia online.
so you can have easier times with collecting the necessary stuff for the discipline.
And as they say in a popular TV show, and with that bombshell, we end it for tonight.
Yes, yes. We wish you good luck in the Winter Games. Next Thursday we will make a recap again here, and as always, fight and win.
Nice. Let's hope the next disciplines are also heated and close.
Yeah. And may the gods of war be ever in your favor.
Yes.
Okay. Bye guys.
Bye guys.
See you next Thursday.